Good morning. It's so weird saying that I had like two different streams going on at the same time. Very, very odd. Oh, sorry, I am a tad. Well, no, I'm only 1 minute late, but I was calling my grandma and talking to her. So she's definitely got the names of people wrong. How's everybody doing? I think we were on the verge of making a decision. Oops. Don't you just love elytras? Of what to do with the background wall. So, oh, how did I miss some lanterns there? Did I miss the lanterns everywhere? Is it just there? Yeah, I missed one, two, three, four, five, at least this row. Oops. Did I? Low? How did I forget that? I thought I got them all done. So, I need to try and make a picture, of the progress on our thumbnail because it still shows that we have trees here. People are probably wondering, what in the world? Okay, so let's see. If I do this, this is what our build looked like before, right? Or our thumbnail. That to me is ugly. But if I do this, take a screenshot, I can at least start making another thumbnail for next time. Right? Okay. I don't know why I'm traveling up the hard way. So I think I decided on this dark color. The thing is now it's going to be, I have to go collect that stuff. Let's put this stuff away for a moment. Um, I also wanted to do this. Give some kind of light. Get that Jen to play Minecraft again. I don't know what he's going to play this morning. So we need probably another stack and a half of lanterns. But that'll brighten it up in here. In order to do that, we probably should get some more this stuff. I have to make it even, you guys. I can't just have one nugget by itself. Bugs the heck out of me. I'm gonna say 8, right? That should do it. Look at that. Perfect. So that gave me 10. Okay. So what are you doing today? Is that you, Atrocity, or a debater? Or somebody different? I really like that magenta. I don't know why I'm doing that. Shouldn't be doing that before I've traded. I don't know why they've raised their prices to 5 and won't lower them. It was 3. Hello? Should I open up these villagers? I think I should. You already opened. anything I need black dye, why would I give it to you? Or, like, hello. Okay, you guys need to be opened up with paper, which I can do. Um, I need to heal you guys. I need to make you guys better. What was that? Aqua Infinity. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably too close to the grinder. Need to make me a sugar farm, I guess. Sugarcane farm. Why are those separate? Does anybody do just books? Yes. So we can break these down into books. Let's do that. Getting there slowly. need to start doing is collecting some squid ink. Wait, now I hit you. Everybody must be asleep this morning, including myself. Like, you guys are just dreaming that I'm here playing Minecraft, but I'm not. I'm just sleeping in my bed. How in the world? I did not. You do not mine a stinking sand with a sword and 2 swipes. No, that is not at all how that works. That was some kind of glitch. It's wowzy. Woo-wee, look at the spawn here. Now, what happened earlier when I was hitting it like 5 times in a row? Huh? And now I'm just one-shotting him? What's up with that? Oh. Hello? See what I mean? I just gotta remember, do not trade these. I need them for the build. If I'm making black. If I'm making pink, then that's completely different. Hello. Again, why is some of them one-shotters and others are like, you know, gotta hit them like 2 or 3 times? You know what? I'm gonna take it. Free lapis? Okay. Lucky. Mhm. Nice thing about squids is, yes, they're annoying to harvest, but with looting, you get a lot really fast. Like, look at this. I already have like 2 stacks. I'm pretty sure. Yep, 2 stacks already. You just gotta find a good area where they spawn in, which is rivers and oceans, of course. The thing about oceans is then you're fighting a bunch of other mobs. No! Just make sure you hit them really good, so they don't run away from you like that. Squid, yep. They need to make octopuses. I have yet to see the octopus in Ark. Oh, because that's on a different map, isn't it? I'm gonna be scared. Atrocity. Gen 1. Taming them with black pearls? Are you talking about Minecraft or Ark? You think I know the answer to that if it's Ark and Minecraft? They're not in here. No. There's not black pearls. Silly goose. So, my mom texted me yesterday and she told me that it was my grandparents' 62nd year anniversary yesterday. And I was going to call her and, say hello, of course, and such. And congratulations and all that stuff. And I completely forgot about it yesterday. I got home because she called me when I was out and about and I couldn't call her. And then I get home and I take a nap and get stuff done around the house, and then I do my streams, right? So I completely forgot it. So I called her this morning before this stream. Anyway, she's getting so bad at repeating herself. Like, she told me that my grandpa was going to see Kevin and do his chemo literally 4 times. The same sentence in a row. Like, bad. Getting bad. I need to go down in some of these caves. Do some mining underwater. Okay, I've got 4 stacks going on. It could be enough, but probably not. Thought this was going to take us a lot longer than it did to get us this much ink, but I'm glad. About 5 minutes worth and have all the ink you need, maybe, to build. See, I didn't need to make an ink farm. Though I've never made one, so I have no clue how hard it is to make. I've done, like, a small area of a river and we had like checker looking design on it for them to spawn. That was it. Nothing major. They really liked this section of the river, evidently. Ay, ay, ay. Probably should start making our way back to the house. I think we're done. Going to be done. Nothing. Oh. Whatever. Okay, I can probably get one more stack's worth, so we'll just start heading back. We'll hit them along the way. Oh my goodness. Like I said, we'll hit them along the way. That one didn't give me anything. I'm ignoring you. The group that spawned behind me. Oh, I must have left something back here. And get to it before it despawns? Yep. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be more that spawns in over here, so I'm just going to keep heading towards home. Ignore the 6 or 7 squid behind me. Should I? Should I ignore? Maybe I shouldn't have ignored. Okay, there's a group spawning in. Yeah, so I really like that pink terracotta. I think the problem, if I do that, will be that it could be too pink going on. And I don't want it to be that pink. So maybe putting in a little bit of black terracotta will help with that. Let's put that stuff away. That's the nice thing about if I get too much squid ink is that then I can trade it. It definitely didn't take me too long to get that. I'm pretty sure we have all that we need for this build. I really have 64 cows. That made it a lot easier when I got to do some murdering again. Right? I pretty much can tear down that armadillo farm. Oh. How's our sugarcane not growing? Okay. Could take some up there with us and make us a farm. All these farms I said I wanted to make inside of buildings so that, they're not in their way. And here I am making them the centerpiece of my storage unit. Okay, I gotta remember that's what that plan is. Right there. Oh my gosh. Too many other games. I'm getting all my speed, run buttons mixed up. Because in some games it's... Ah! I hate it. I pressed one time to jump and it activated my elytra. Stupid. Should not have done that. Alright, can I tell? I think right here. Yep. I need to figure out my staircase. I don't see me having this many villagers, but, yes, this whole second layer storage of my unit. Oh my gosh. Second story of my unit is going to be villagers. Yep. Almost finished it. I could make some more. Let's just make some more. I don't want to wait around for villagers. I don't even think I'll need that many. Probably just that many. It was like the perfect amount. No, I was one off. One off. Okay, it's just leaving. I'm ignoring it. Nope. I'm not gonna have one nugget. One nugget left over. Hey, get out of my iron farm area. You cannot be there, otherwise they will not spawn in. Oh, now you come after 4 hits. Okay. I need to update that. Where's this other pillar? There it is. There it is. What am I doing? I'm about to build the walls on the second story part of the storage unit. Mm-hmm. Then no. Okay, I have to redo the lamps. Crap. Okay. Well, I did that work for nothing. I should have saved, I guess, that part. It's okay. All right, let's put this away for now. Let's go get our stuff. I usually plan better than this. I'm missing something. What? It says I got blocks right here floating. Where? Right there? You're starting a build kind of same size as mine. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. But I made a quick mob farm to repair my stuff and I built it on a river and now it doesn't work. Uh-oh. What kind of mob farm? tempted to get rid of this. Hold on a second. Sorry. Family members talking to me. I don't know why they have to wait till I'm streaming to talk to me. They both have been getting so bad at that lately. I'm going to have a family meeting about this. Am I going to have to make up family meetings to discuss that when it's not important, it can wait till after the stream? Acting like it's a matter of life and death. No. Yes, I'm going to rant right now because they're bugging me. This is when I wish I did not put the walls in yet. Okay, let me finish on Greg here. Just like a regular floating XP farm. Again, I made a square with an S-drop chamber to a hopper. Pretty simple, but still annoying to move now. Why would you do a square S-drop chamber? I'm kind of confused by that comment. An S. Drop. Like horizontally or vertically. Either way, it's like, why? An S drop. I know like U shape. An S drop? Supposed to be an A. What? Oh, A drop. Okay, A drop. That makes better. Better sense. Much better. Also thinking that I probably need more crimson wood back here too. But technically I don't need to. I gotta figure out what is the wall supposed to look like down here. I guess. Because since the bottom, this is going to be different from the top wall, what is it supposed to look like? So some of them I picked them up and some of them I didn't. Mojang needs to make more sense of this. Like, why is it so random? You can flop into your inventory and then not flop into your inventory. And evidently I have some up top that I didn't pick up either. Now I gotta remember to pick those up. Oh crap, and I have some on the other side too. Do not want to lose those. I'm very particular with that kind of stuff, you guys. I'm like, you know, some creators and builders, they don't care if stuff despawns and just lets them sit there. Me, I gotta pick up every single one I can before it despawns. It's like it's precious stuff. You spent time and energy getting those resources or building the farm to get those resources. Unless you have them like overflowing out your ears and you don't care. But I'm going to guess that Greg is one of those kind of builders that is like, oh, I have a farm for that, so let it despawn. Me, I'm like, no. Oh, see, the ones on that pillar side just despawned, so how wonderful. Let's put it out here so I can see it and not forget about it. Okay, where is this? There it is. And then I pass it up. Somewhere? Right here? Oh, no. Don't go down. Why is it showing there's a block here? Floating. There it is. I still missed one? What? There. Okay. So, yeah, it would be the brown. The black rather, but it looks brown. It would be that would need to go down there. You need to make my own quick farm because I'm 16,000 blocks north and with no portal. Yikes. put those away for now, too. Whee! Almost too far. So, right here. Oops. What am I doing? That. You're making a dark cathedral? What is a dark cathedral? Can you explain that to me? I know what a cathedral is. I will never make one. But what is a dark cathedral? It'll look evil. Okay, so this is what I don't get. Can you please explain this to me? I mean, this is going to be your feelings. This is going to be your beliefs because it's going to differ than mine, just like most people's is going to differ from each other. Why would you make something cathedral and make it evil? I don't understand that. Woohoo. It's like real life. You get right on the edge and you all of a sudden feel like you're going to lose balance. Okay, so this I don't need right here, I guess, right? And technically, I don't need that either. But I do need that one, but probably not this one. Yeah, I do need that. That is if I keep that corner like that is. That's the part going to be difficult on this build, probably. Okay, well, let's go and get rid of these center parts. Give us more terracotta for our next build. How in the world did I miss this section? Oops. On the outside, it'll be dark and evil, but because of the stained glass, the inside will have beautiful lighting. Okay, but I don't think you're getting my question, Greg. Why would you make a cathedral that looks evil? Like, okay, what is the concept of a cathedral? It's a building to worship God in, right? Or is this going to be some kind of cathedral that worships something other than God? Is that explanatory enough? I don't know. Because I do know that like there's people out there that worship the devil. So oh, how am I gonna do this? I guess like this. Because to me, building something for God, right? A place of worship for God, for you to worship God, rather. Not because God dwells and man made structures, because that's not the case whatsoever. How do I word this? Why would you make it look evil? Are you saying God is evil? And I know that we normally, my normal rule is to not discuss religion or politics or anything in my channel or in my streams or whatever. But it's just a question I have since you brought it up, and me being the streamer and the one that makes the rules, I can. And I have said this before that unless I bring it up, I don't want to discuss it. So I'm asking. I'm the one bringing it up. You like Catholic architecture and not necessarily evil, but I believe that God is both light and dark. See, I don't believe that at all. I guess because of my study of the Bible. James 1:13. Look it up. One scripture just by itself, but I can name many scriptures. James 1:13 is one of them. James 4:8 is another. Somebody who is is the personification of love, who cannot even think about doing any kind of evil to somebody, cannot be both light and dark. There's only one being that is the personification of evil, and that is not God, according to the Bible. James 1, chapter 1, verse 13. Not James 13. I don't think there's 13 chapters in James. And remember, Hebrews talks about, there's a chapter in Hebrews that talks about having our I'm blending words together. Having our perceptive powers trained to distinguish between right and wrong. So that means that we have the ability, so I need to chop that off right there. We have the ability to reason, to use our reasoning skills, and know that because of other scriptures in the Bible, that God is not a God of evil, and that he does not, okay, we don't need these ones. That's not who he is. So this part needs to be brought up with pink. Whereas this part, trying to play Minecraft and think about this stuff that is gotta be a skill. Right? Oh, we're out. Okay, so we need to go get more terracotta. Let's put this away. Why do I still have a cart on me? Is the question. All right, let's go get us some more terracotta. How's that looking, guys? What do you guys think? I think it gives it some kind of depth, so that's cool. All right, let's blend some of these things together. And then I'll catch up on what you guys are saying in chat. Dark is not necessarily evil. I just believe that he is present with us in the dark as well. Okay, see, that's a different meaning of dark. And I still wouldn't use it the way you used it, though, as well. That's what kind of want to represent with the outside being dark, the light inside. Okay. But yes. What? What are you doing in here? That's what I'd like to know. And you too. Holy cow. I feel like somebody's griefing me right now. That's how I feel. How in the world? Oh, because I have another... Why did I do that and Then why didn't I use that portal? I'm such a nerd. Many cathedrals are dark or dark Gothic architecture. Maybe. Maybe that, dark cathedral's very grounded in reality. Maybe, I don't know. How many iron golems do you think I have right here? I wish it would tell me the number. Because I don't think... It says 23. I don't think that's right. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did he just go through the portal? 12, 13, 14. What in the world? 15. 16, 17. 18, 19, 20. I'm gonna count the cats that I killed. 21. 22. Maybe there was 23 entities right there. Because now it doesn't say any. Okay. Maybe there was. Now, did all the iron go on the other side? It's gonna be dark. Yep, it did. Go back through before something sees me. Yeah, I forgot I put that portal in the middle of my storage unit. I could have just came out it. I've got so many cats going on, Greg. I do not feel bad. It's the last stream you can watch for a while. That's sad. Hey, look, I got over a stack worth. Oh, Debater, what are we gonna do without you? Hmm? You'll do some checkups? Okay. I think I wanted to go left there, and I somehow missed the turn. Oops. It's because of the stupid time difference. Yeah. So you're going to be getting up in the mornings to go to school, and then when you get home and I'm streaming again and it's the morning for me, you have to go to bed. So yeah, it's going to be hard, huh? Hey, you guys, I'm gonna pause it real quick and I'm gonna go to the bathroom while waiting for the daytime. So I'll be right back. You'll be able to watch some streams if I do it at 4. Yeah, I can try doing that for you. It'll just depend on the day. Here, let's see. Technically, you should be able to do this. Toggle. Yeah, see, it's still nighttime, but it is becoming day, it looks like, because it's not that dark. I think. I could be wrong. Anyway. Whee! Exile. I just gotta have my sword ready. Oh! Please tell me I brought my beacon. Okay. I guess I should not have, dismissed my beacon just yet. Oh, you're so pathetic. Sounds like my dog. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, no. That's wrong. There. Evidently, I made too much. Boop. And then I'm gonna make one of these. Let's put this one in here too. Sure, why not? Oh, hey, there's more lanterns right there. I'll have 36 left. Normally, I would not keep these, but because I've been trying to get bone meal, it's an excellent way to get bone meal, so. All right. Probably should have put it over there. Hmm. Okay. I'll just dig under. Hey, Poverty, how's it going? What do you mean next? What's next? Oh, did you guys see what happened to Spokane? Spokane's in Washington, right? It's not Idaho. Yeah, because it's over by Coeur d'Alene, right? So it's Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and Spokane, Washington. Did you guys see what happened there? They had some kind of like arsonist, is what from what I understand. And you guys, I'm not a news guy either. I found out through Instagram. My husband sent it to me because we were looking at different puppies that are available in the states in the Pacific. Let's see, Pacific Northwest. I'm like brain farting here. And so we were looking at puppies in all the states near us because we're willing to travel, right? To find a puppy that's in our price range. And because we have to get a hypoallergenic dog. And because I can't, if my husband wants a dog, we have to have one that's hypoallergenic. So he picked out the Portuguese water dog, right? So here we are, we're looking at all these puppies that could possibly be near us or in the next day or two over from us. We're willing to travel. And anyway, so there was some puppies up in above Spokane. I'll say above Spokane, not near it. But anyway, so he was like sending me this reel. He's like, I guess we're not going to Spokane today. And I was like, why? Because that was like last week when we were considering driving up there and taking a look at these puppies. And anyway, yeah, somebody uh, basically burnt down all these houses. They started a fire, and the fire was so explosive and such. I don't know if they started a fire on a house, or it just in the general area, and it just blew and grew up, and so many hundreds of people's homes have been destroyed, and it's just crazy. I mean, that didn't stop us from traveling there and looking at the puppies, but it definitely, was worrisome. It's like, man, we probably should get us like basically a go bag ready in case something like that happens to us. And it kind of makes me wonder, where this world is going. People are evil. But yeah, I didn't know how far you were. North Spokane was set fire by a DEW. Oh, and they blamed a guy who just got out of prison. See, I don't know everything, I guess. I mean, I know I don't know everything. If it was an adult Greg, I would. What? If I was an adult? What did Greg say? You guys should come to Utah. I'll give you guys tours of the dino museums. Oh, yeah. I mean, we have family over in, let's see. We have family like almost everywhere. I have family down south. I have family up north. I have family in Alaska, which is why, like, for our 1 year anniversary, we had went there. I don't care for Salt Lake, Utah. I avoid it like the plague. Just kind of like I avoid, okay, so Salt Lake, Utah, when we go traveling, I avoid Salt Lake. I avoid Portland, Oregon. I avoid Seattle, Washington. There's just certain places I'll avoid. We've avoided, what's the place there in Illinois? Is it Illinois? There's just certain places I avoid. I hate cities, you guys. I am a country girl in heart and everything. My husband could care less if it's a city or country. Though I feel like if he lived in the city, I think he would very much miss the country because he is very much he likes to go hiking and camping and all that stuff. And we're just minutes away from that, whereas we lived in the city, he'd have to travel. So I think deep down, he's a country boy. He just doesn't mind driving in the city. Direct energy weapons, same as they burned down Hawaii and California. Houses burned, trees left standing. Makes no sense. My aunt lives there. Your aunt lives in Spokane or in those other areas? You guys came at the wrong time. I need to sleep. You gotta die. How did that arrow go through you? I will take this. One day you'll have an anniversary too. Well, you definitely have to get married. I thought you said you wasn't interested in that. I picked up tall grass. No, I didn't say put it in the same exact spot. Okay, I'm almost out of inventory again. Besides that, to visit somebody in person would mean that you'd have to see my face. Avoid all the blue cities? Is that like the blue cities on a map or something? I don't understand. You hats wrong with an anniversary? What does that mean? Let's see, is there something I could stuff? Let's do that. So you delete it, debater. Arizona, you could just wear a bag over your head or something the entire time. You know, I can wear one of those masks that make you look like a robber. Right? I didn't say anything was wrong with the anniversary. I love anniversaries. I'm a firm believer in celebrating them. In fact, if you weren't here before, my grandparents just had their 62nd yesterday. I am like still very shocked that my grandma is still here. That woman, like I said, has the will to live. Like any other person would be gone by now. I know my other grandma was. As soon as she found out she had cancer, she only lasted like 2 weeks. And then my neighbor, she found out she had cancer and she lasted 2 days. Not kidding you. Like once you decide that you have no hope for the future, boom, you're gone. My grandma, she wants to live. So she's still here. And like I said, I'm shocked. I didn't think she was going to make it to the end of July. And here it is, almost the end of August. And she's still here. So I'm just kind of shocked that she's made it for her 62nd anniversary. Greg was sad about having an anniversary eventually. What? Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. I think he was saying that he wanted to have an anniversary. But I'm pretty positive he said that he didn't want to get married either. So, am I wrong, Greg? Do I remember that wrong? Was it somebody else that I remember saying that they didn't want to get married? I know Kenny said that. So maybe I'm confusing you. Speaking of Kenny, I haven't seen Kenny in a while. Right underneath my, what you call it, beacon. There's still a pillager left? What? I don't want to get married, but I would, and it'd be nice if I could have a relationship lasting more than a month. That is, I would say, the purpose of marriage. You guys have to understand, marriage is more than just saying I do. It's a commitment. It's growing old with somebody, having that security and peace of mind that you're never going to be alone, and having somebody promise that they're going to love you through thick and thin and be there for you in troublesome times and such. I don't know how anybody wouldn't want that. And to celebrate an anniversary means that you've been with each other and you've survived things together and you're still sticking it out with each other. That's the whole purpose of an anniversary. So to say you don't want to get married or to be committed to somebody at all, how can you say you want an anniversary but you don't? I don't know. Hey, Jen, why? What is that symbol? Does he have a hammer? Siblings do that too, yes. Siblings have to put up with each other, right? So your siblings love you because they're your siblings. Your parents love you because you're their child. And again, they almost have no choice. But somebody who chooses to love you again for who you are through thick and thin, ups and downs, arguments and the galore, because again, no relationship is ever going to be perfect, ever. So to keep moving from person to person is just ridiculous in my head because how are you going to grow old with somebody if you keep changing partners? How are you, just going to have that kind of relationship where you have faith that they're never going to leave you no matter what? If you don't, test it out and stay there with them. Everybody's going to have arguments. Everybody. Every single person, whether they're your sibling, your parent, you're going to have an argument. So if you don't stay with them, then how can you ever have a relationship? You don't ever forgive. How are you going to have a relationship? So yeah, Greg, you have to get married in order to have an anniversary. Jen, why have you not liked the stream? You guys, if you haven't liked the stream, you should like it, right? Thank you, debater. So are you talking about fired from being in a relationship or fired from your job? Because the job doesn't make sense or, doesn't count. Well, you can only make somebody stay with, or you can't make somebody stay with you. But, just like with my relationship, I appreciate it when my mate says sorry if they did something, and I'm always willing to say sorry, even when it isn't my fault. Just because, it does take humility, it does take courage to say, I'm sorry, I had a part in it too. Sometimes, sometimes it's definitely just the one person that needs to say sorry. And other times it takes both. So if one person is never willing to say sorry, they might get fired, so to speak. Like, there's only so much you can do in a relationship if the other person isn't willing to work at it. So I guess the key, Greg, is to find somebody who's willing to work through a relationship with you and forgive you for your downfalls and your imperfections, because we all have them. They will never, ever, ever find somebody perfect. In fact, there was this one story that me and some other gals laughed about, because it was a story about they had, obviously it's fictional. they had this building that you could literally go in there and pick the perfect person, basically. And oh goodness, that's a totally different story than what I was actually thinking of. Crap, I messed that up. I gotta sleep here. Well, this other one, there was this girl, she was looking for the perfect man, and she kept dumping these guys because they weren't perfect, or not dating them at all because they weren't perfect. And then finally one day she finds the perfect man, but he won't marry her or whatever. And it's because he was looking for the perfect woman, so I thought that was funny. I won't tell you the other story because it was similar, but it's not anything that you guys probably would enjoy, and you'd probably like, seriously, you told this long story for that. So I'm not even going to waste it on you. Us girls appreciate it. You guys wouldn't, probably. I'm just going to keep blabbering, I guess. Yeah, you can only make somebody stay with you. Good morning, sobriety. Is that what you did with your girlfriend? During COVID, right? Because you guys said you guys kind of got stuck with each other during COVID. That's one way to learn if you're compatible. Go through quarantine together. That's what you think. Oh, see, I'm at the end of my beacon reach. That's funny. I'm pretty sure that people probably look at me and think, how in the world did I get my husband? Or maybe they look at him and think about how in the world did he get me? I know some people are like that, you know. I can tell you what, my husband, I'm not like I'm not gonna brag about being the most gorgeous girl in the world or anything, because I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm like the most spectacular catch look wise, but I can say that I feel like on the inside I'm a pretty decent person, and I give my all in my relationships. So I feel like he's got a diamond in the sky, so to speak, and he probably he needs to appreciate it. That's all I can say. All I can say. The last husband that didn't appreciate it, I left him. Yeah, you moved here right before COVID hit, and we got to be indoors with each other a lot. So tell me, sobriety, did you guys fight a lot then? Did you guys overcome some hurdles that couples always at one point will experience? Again, there is no perfect match out there. I don't care what you say. There's no perfect match. You're going to argue at some point. And if not, you are pretty fortunate, because that does not come around very often. Okay, so I need to save 3 spots. or 2 spots for my hinder, my shoulder shells. Might as well fill up while I'm here again. It's my second time here. Even if a girl doesn't look like a model, doesn't mean her personality can't make her look better. Exactly. For me, that's exactly how I feel in relationships. I'm usually attracted, I'm going to be honest, I'm usually attracted to the nerds. And it's because, I don't like conceit. I don't like somebody who's just so full of themselves and so confident in themselves that they think that they're God's gift to men. And unfortunately, I made my ex-husband feel so confident and beautiful to himself that he thought he was God's gift to men, and he was not. And that went to his head. And yeah, he totally misused me. But in general, all of my boyfriends that I've ever usually had has always been like nerdy looking, and it was I didn't mind it because their personalities made them handsome to me. And I remember my first love, I've always been insecure. Again, I was abused and made fun of for having curves and such, for having breasts and for having hips. Nowadays we find that to be actually admirable, but for me, it's just stuck in my head that I'm too curvy and such. And so I always felt down about myself, even as a teenager. And now looking back, I'm like, man, I had it going on. But anyway, my first love, he made me feel like I was on the top of the world. He loved me and all that stuff. And here I was like, we're talking about marriage and where we're going to go for a honeymoon and such. And I told him I didn't want to go to the beach because I didn't want to be around all these people and them seeing me, or, him looking at other girls because of them or whatever. And he just made me feel like I was the most beautiful girl on the earth. And he's just like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And he's like, you'll always be like the most beautiful woman to me. And it's like, man, see, that's what you need to look for, is somebody who's going to think that you are the most handsome or the most beautiful person in the world, no matter what you look like, because they love you that much. Hello, Rugrat. Oh, you are knocking over everything. Hi, Rugrat. Are you feisty this morning? You are just like one of the sweetest dogs I've ever had. Yeah. You're so sweet. You don't really fight much. She's not very confrontational, but we've had our moments. Yeah, for sure. Exactly. You're always going to have at least a moment. Now, I'm going to say that oh my gosh, why does she always have to knock my earphones out of my ear? Every single time. The creature and the dog. Yeah, my daughter and the dog. Daughter is evidently the creature. She stomps in here. I heard that. Atrocity, you're going to ask for it. Especially since I just said your name. But yeah, there's always going to be somebody out there more beautiful or more handsome or, way more in shape than you are. But you have to be real. I mean, like, women, they have babies, their boobs sag, they lose their flat stomach. They're probably going to put on 20, 30 pounds, maybe more. And that's just a fact of life. Yes, dear. I'm just watching. My daughter's checking out what I'm doing. And the same thing with men. They're not always going to be in the shape either. And they don't have any excuse because they don't have children. They get their beer bellies. They get all content, right? Sobriety, I don't know anything about you, what you look like or anything, but they do. They get content.
Oh, someone had said hello to me. Hello there, stranger.
You all of a sudden have an accent going on?
Yes.
You're always going to keep going to the gym.
Hey, keep it up, Greg.
I'm gonna say, Greg, that my husband said the same thing. I'm always gonna stay in shape. I'm never gonna get a beer belly. I'm gonna say the same thing. That I'll never stop working really hard.
Just do your best, Greg, to stay consistent. Even I'm doing that. I'm seeing the benefits. All right.
Oh my gosh. My daughter is a nerd.
Weird accent. I know I'm bad at it.
I'm gonna tell you something, Greg. I think one day you will slow down at going to the gym.
You're just being negative.
I'm not being negative. It's very rare for somebody to keep going to the gym.
Well, let them dream, even if you know it's not.
Oh, I know.
True.
I'm just being realistic, though. That's just me.
Good job. Good job.
You can come landscape my yard. I need grass. My grass is dead. Okay, I did leave my beacon there, so I think I'll remember where I left it, considering that's usually the other place that I've left things.
Landscaping is very, very good.
Yeah, landscaping's very good for muscle. I guess it just depends on what his landscaping is. Is it just mowing the lawn?
Because I know
or is it weeding, putting in new grass, bushes?
I know I gained a lot of muscle, like picking up a lot of.
You have a lot of turf. I used to do some landscaping, and I got pretty muscular doing that. I'm gonna say I've lost it over the winter.
Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye, child. So I actually want to go to this portal over here. You're a child, so you don't work out. Yeah, you probably shouldn't work out as a child because your bones are still growing. I would say that it would not be good for your bones, probably, in the sense that I've heard that you could warp them. I don't know if that's true or not. Is that all that I have? Oh, no. Okay. Like, certainly I don't have missing that much. Okay, let's try that. See if that's enough. There is a lot of Enderman going on. Oh no, it's just one. Just zooping around. Now, I used to have a stack of wood here. Whee! Enderman went bye-bye. Yep, I'm gonna have to figure out. I think go all the way with this stuff, this purple terracotta, which, yeah, I still have on me. And then we'll put a ceiling in. Some sort. So where did I leave off? Right there. Oh, I see another pillar over there. This building is looking beautiful, but how would you get in? So far, I'm getting in because I'm flying, but I will eventually make an entrance. I guess it depends on certain factors, and until then, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be this side or if it'll be that side. I thought about making a grand staircase to the front, so it might be in the front side. And again, I think I should have went back more in the mountain, because now now my front end is sticking out too much. See, I wanted the outside wall to be kind of right here. So I kind of misjudged that. So now the wall's going to go out another, at least one more, I guess. But yeah, it is coming together. I call it the Napoleon. It's got the strawberry, vanilla, chocolate colors going on. So until I get my roof on, I've just been flying over the top. I still don't know what I'm going to do for the roof yet. So I have some ideas. I was going to do, I was thinking about doing, what is that block called? It's in the deep dark, but it looks like a bunch of starlights. I thought about doing that, but I don't know if that's going to work well with these colors that I have going on. And I was thinking about doing glass so you could see the sky. I don't know how I'd do that still. Skulk. Yeah, I was thinking about doing skulk. So I don't know. I'm open up to suggestions. Maybe if I would have used, okay, so I was thinking about using some teal in this build, but then I obviously went with this color, the brown. I mean, it's black technically. It's black terracotta, but it looks brown. I had thought about doing some teal instead. Some cyan, and that would have maybe brought it together more with the skulk. But since I'm not doing that, might not look as good. Oops. Ooh, my tummy is growling. I should have did this. Not that one. You're gonna summon JT to watch this? Why is that? I think he's working all day today. I guess I could have made me a brown theme storage room and used, you know, like dark wood or something. That would have been too dark. Instead of crimson, I just wanted to try something different. I've never really built with the crimson or the warped. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do something different. Use a block that I'm totally, you know, not used to using. And so thus the crimson storage unit was born. And then on Randy's world, I was gonna do the warped. And I was definitely gonna use a skulk in the ceiling for that. And so now I'm kind of bummed I'm not doing that because I'm not playing on Randy's server. Playing on my world. No brown. You're not JT, Greg. Poor Greg. Getting picked on. I think this is the last section for me to do. Now the bad thing is this going to conflict with the top two layers? Because those two stories up there, I do have plans on doing the magenta or the purple terracotta. Okay, and then here. And then we got to figure out a ceiling for that. Probably some slabs of some sort, whether it's quartz or wood. I don't know if I'm going to have enough purple to do this. I think I said the spell wrong and accidentally summoned Greg. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't think I'm going to have enough. I only have 4 left. I was hoping that I was going to get this corner done. Okay. And I don't think I have any purple on me. Oops. It's like so close to the color that would anybody notice it? I think I only need that much. I don't know why I would be afraid to use more or to make more because technically I'll be doing the walls on that layer and that layer. How's that brown, I mean, again, it looks brown, but it's technically black. How does that look? Is that looking good? Yeah, exactly. All you have to do is say Giga and Greg's like, huh? What? I guess I could just do purple and black. Maybe do purple here and then black here. I see you. You could give me your bones. Oh, you turkey. Give me. Give me Cocoa Puff. What is that from? Does anybody know? Sobriety or poverty? Do you know what that is from? Perfect. Oh my goodness. I was thinking I made it too much. Okay. Now I think I can do the lanterns. Right? Let's get that out of my pockets. Get off my spawning platforms. Should I go ahead and do the second layer because I'm so full of terracotta? I should color all of my bundles. Let them know. Let me know, rather, what they are for. Do baby skeletons exist? No, I kind of wish they did because they would be frightening as heck, just like the baby zombies. Okay, I don't get what happened to my other part of this. I could have swore I had an even 64 that I've been carrying around. So is there like a pillar of pale that I'm not seeing around here? Anyway, how's this looking, you guys? I bet there is probably a mod for it. Nelly had a song like that, but don't think that's where it's from. Hmm. It looks smooth. Hi bye. Oh my gosh, JT. How did you know you got summoned? Okay, let's grab. I don't know if it's on this level or the second level. Yep, it must be up there. Okay, I'm gonna grab my trap doors. Also, I need to do these. Kind of tempted. Hmm. Okay, let's put this brown. Oh my gosh, this black away. I thought I already did that. Evidently, I didn't. So let's put that away. So what I need to do is I need to bring. Oh my goodness. Okay. Guess let's get this part over with and then we'll do our chains and such. There they are. Okay, I do have more lanterns. Hopefully this is the last time and I don't make another mistake. Yeah, Debater thought he'd be funny and try to summon you. You get off of work early today, 5 instead of 7, so that's 3 o'clock my time, right? Oh, do I play some repo for a couple hours with you? Yes, you get to play Monster Hunter later, Atrocity, for sure, because I will not be able to do an evening stream. Wow. I just said hi to this person in Jen's stream, and YouTube changed my wording to say awful. So I'm like, hello, awful. Like rude. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, do I have any more of that? I do not. It's just going to be a pain in the butt to do. You know what? Maybe we should just, while I'm at it, you just read the messages up top. You're down for Monster Hunter when you get home. So no repo, right, JT? If I did decide to play. Since you're getting home earlier. Okay, we need to go. Okay, we can put that away. I'm like thinking. These boys are silly. See you later, JT. Again, if you're listening before you leave, I can't play Repo later. So if I played, it would be this afternoon, which you just said you got off early, so maybe you could play. But that's okay. I have things to do this afternoon. So if you can't play Repo this afternoon, then I'll have to wait till Sunday. What am I doing? Besides wasting rockets. See, these guys should be going down in their trades because I haven't been trading with them that much. Did I? Thought I had somewhere. Right, now I can go over. Let's see here. I gotta look at something. Do. You didn't see me streaming. Uh-huh. Always check to see if I'm streaming. YouTube is not giving you notifications and you hit that bell button? Aw. Bad, YouTube, bad. Guess I could check out the paper while I'm here. Like I said, I need to make me a paper farm. Sugarcane. Congrats on 305. Thank you. It's an even 5, but it's not an even number, right? see. Who have I not opened up yet? Ran out already? Okay, well, I guess let's see if that's enough. Let's see if that's enough lanterns, I suppose. If I have to, I can make some more. Got plenty of iron. That's not what I'm worried about. Debbie's helped me. Froxy's mad. I'm not mad. What? I think your guys' interpretation of me being mad is completely off. And my doing this flooring is completely off. And I say that because it's supposed to be a different block. So I guess I have to mine it up now. Never gonna learn. Exactly. Why am I mad? Atrocity always dies? What? What's going on? I think you both have lost me. Oh my goodness. Something's off with the XP here. Why is that? almost went off the edge again. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. That's not funny at all. I do not watch anime. You gave 3 whole bags of popcorn at you, ate 2 instantly. Hungry man. Yes, well, I can have the other one back. Can I have the other one back? You guys are too cute. Don't tell my husband I said that. Okay, so here, I'm going to do this. All the way up to there. And then that. Now, do I just want to do 1 or do I want to do 2? Should I do 1 or 2, guys? Suppose I could do variating, right? Uh-huh. There's just some things my husband does not understand. And it'll be that thing. So let's see. How's this look? I think that might be okay. It's gonna be really annoying doing the flooring because it's gonna be annoying. Because I'm doing the walls. What do you guys think? Should the lights vary? Or should I just do it 1 level? Hi, Green. Your cat passed away? You were right. You were going to outlive your cat. I would say that you were going to outlive your cat. The only way you wouldn't outlive your cat is if you died, and I wouldn't want that. I'm sorry to hear that. That's always tough to lose your pet. I've lost several. And it's sad each time. It's hard to get over. Just one level. Debater, you say you like it. You guys, more opinions. I've got a tie so far. He was the best cat. He was like 30. Yeah. Oh, shush, Greg. I need more opinions. Do I vary it or do I do it just one length? Let me know what y'all like. No, I'm not going to blow up the walls. So switch it up, green as in 1 or 2. 1, 2. So do I vary it like that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or do I do it just 1 all the way across? Thank you, debater. That was sweet of you. Just 1. I'm actually going to leave, I think, the bottom part of these walls open because I got to fix the floor. I don't want to have to mine it again. Oh! gotta let my daughter know. Sheesh. You missed my singing voice? No, thank you. There you go. There's a singing voice right there. It's a royal name, but you don't think you should say it? Probably be safe not to. Maybe someday. Maybe someday she'll sing with me, but I doubt it. Your cat is the only cat out there with this royal name, so yeah, it would be easy to find me if I say, what in the world? I don't believe that. I'm just going to say that. I don't believe that. I don't know that a name is so unique that somebody else hasn't named their animal that ever. Whether it's now or later in the future. Like, I thought me naming my daughter the name that I named her was unique. And then boom, after I name her, tons of girls are named that now. Still not as, popular as some other names, but it's like boom, all of a sudden, a bunch of other people started naming their child the same thing after I did that. And if it's a royal name, I'm sure that, again, you're not the only person that's named their critter that before. Ow. You will not convince her at all. Charmin Ultra? Charmin Art Ultra? You named yourself after toilet paper? All right, have a good night, Boyd. Thank you for stopping by. Your name is quite unique. I have a unique name. Hello, Josh. How's it going? May Froxy's pillows stay warm in both sides. Oh, you're so silly. Oh, I ran out. Oh, that's okay. Let me take some of this. I almost finished to the end. Almost. What you making, baby girl? What kind of eggs? You can't complain. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Okay. Now I have finished. So let's go over here. And let's go get some more purple. How's it looking, you guys? You sure I shouldn't vary it? Because you always wipe the alphas on PvP server. I'm so stupid. If you was to message me your name, debater, I would tell you if your name was more unique than mine. But I'm going to say that I still believe that my name is more unique than yours. What did I do with that stuff? There it is. Oh, no, not blue. I want purple. Yeah, I think that looks too straight across. How are we going to test? I don't know. I missed one here. How? I don't know. I don't know how we're going to test it. Debater. Was anybody else named your name? At all? 100%? Okay, and you guys say I should vary it. No. Oop. What a name. Bone mass. Is your name Turd? Now that would be unique. Naming your child Turd. Good, it matches up. It's like, this is not going to be good if it doesn't match up. But it does. No, it doesn't. Crap. Nope. Doesn't match up, you guys. Does it? No, it doesn't. See? I was hoping that it would end on just a single one. I mean, not that anybody is going to be able to see from side to side to know. There's an app that tracks people's names and it can show you how rare it is. Not an app, more like a website. Okay, so which website is it? Tell me and I'll go look. You're back, JT? So, JT, you tell me that you're going to be off at 3 or 5 o'clock your time, which is 3 o'clock my time. So that tells me that we could indeed play Repo. So, are you still going to play Monster Hunter with Atrocity? Or play Repo with me? Hello? Hello? I won't be able to play forever. Like, seriously, I could only play... If I played Repo, I'd only be able to play till about 7 o'clock your time. So, to be fair... You could still play Monster Hunter with Atrocity later. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Daughter needed a question. She had a question. Choose who you value more as a friend. Search up baby names. Okay, I'm going to tell you again that I will win on this. Probably.
Her name is Cindy.
Stop it. So, tell me exactly the exact website that you use, and we'll search up our names and we'll tell each other how rare it is. Or what the website is, you know. I think I did that wrong. This one is supposed to be... Nope. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should just do this real quick. Ah! Charmin Ultra the Third. Roxy have good naming techniques. My bad. I'm lagging, by the way. Oh, my daughter just cooked eggs and it smells so good, actually, for once. Sometimes when you cook eggs, it still smells like, somebody farted. But I must be hungry because it smells really, really good, which I know I'm hungry because my stomach did start growling a while ago. It's 12:30 already. That's why. So I think I'm going to play till 1 o'clock, you guys, and then I'm going to hop off of here and eat. I am hungry. I was hoping to get, the second layer done with the walls, but nope. I did get the first layer done, right? The only thing I got to do now on that layer anyway, I guess it's the second layer, is to get the ceiling up. But otherwise, working on the third layer here. Making progress. See if we can get at least the second part. Oh my goodness. Oh. Nope. Nope. so noisy there. Okay. So you can't play Repo later? I can't. I told you I have obligations at after 7. So I actually have to leave here by 6. And I won't be home till closer to 9. So, like I said, if you want to play with Atrocity later for sure, or if you want to play the rest of the day, I don't, it's up to you. I'm just saying that if you did want to play, I could probably do it at 3, but then again, I also have things I probably should do. So it's up to you. Oh, why not? Otherwise, it's wait till Sunday to play Repo again. So 1, 2. Hello? 1, 2. I just totally messed myself up. Okay. Okay. See, that measured up fine. Just this one didn't. Oh, well. Did you know people play Ark the same way they cook their eggs? I cook mine over easy. Froxy always cheerful, so she cooks eggs sunny side up, I'm guessing. That's funny. I don't want to play some Monster Hunter. Okay, you have some fun then. Go play. I have some stuff to do. And when I run out of stuff to do, I have a book to read. So I've been enjoying my book. I've been trying to squeeze it in there, here and there. People also play Monster Hunter same way they cook their eggs. When I make scrambled eggs for breakfast, that's usually how my game style in Monster Hunter scrambled. That's exactly how I was thinking about cooking my eggs today, was scrambled. Did you know that? Yep, yep, yep. Okay, now while I'm at it, I'll do this. I do love my eggs fried, though. I like fried, I like scrambled. I like them boiled. Atrocity. I totally okay. You guys can play Repo. Or you guys can play Monster Hunter. That's what you guys planned for, and Atrocity, you are such a good moderator that you deserve some Monster Hunter time with JT. All good. Yeah, my atrocity would never say that. Your atrocity, huh? You guys still married? Atrocity Pro Reaper player. That's why. Yeah. Happily married for 20 years. How wonderful. Do you guys ever think how odd it is that you meet somebody over stream and now it's like you can't imagine life without them? Like, what would you have done if you had never met through me, you know? The estimated amount of people with your name is 119 or 1119. Okay, so again, type in chat and then use you don't have to say .com because I'll figure that out, right? Unless it's a .net, then just say .net. But otherwise, it's a .com, right? So just type in the chat. What's the website you went to so I can search up my name and we'll see how popular it is, my name. And is it forever? Like any person that's ever been written down, or is it just for a certain period of time? Like, is it only for the 2000s or is it since the 1800s, for example? Atrocity. Greg is a very popular name. It has people that haven't been born yet, too. I say it, but Froxy doesn't read. I've said it 3 times. What? I know you've said things. I've read every single one of your comments. My name stats? Okay. Let me go here real quick. MyNameStats.com. What is your ranking for your name? Like, So you're saying that your name is ranked as the 8,255 most popular given name? Your name is number 1? You're so funny. And then it says the third statistic that it says there are blank people named blank for every 100,000 Americans. What's that statistic? 0.35 for every 100,000. Okay. So mm, okay. So based off of this ranking alone, I'm going to say that your name, whatever it is probably got a still of a chance for it to become popular, right? Again, is it turd? I'm just kidding. So my name is the 382nd most popular given name in the United States with an estimated population of 170,000. So it still is rare, but evidently not as rare as your name. But again, I'm going to say that this statistic is from all time. This is not statistics for today. I am very curious as to what your name is. Bartholomew is your actual name? No, it's not. Let's see. People with my name is 75% white or 6% Hispanic or 12% black. Interesting. 0.7 American Indian, which is obviously I have Indian in me. And the state with the most people named my name is in California. Interesting. I believe California because there's a lot of people in California. Vermont is a state where I'm most likely to meet a person named my name. As 119 in every 100,000 have this name. Interesting. But is that for this time era? But I still have a pretty unique name. Like if I was to search up my sister's name, I'll show you the difference between my sister's name and mine. Um, or even my cousin's. Okay, it is almost night. Okay, so my sister is in the 97th most popular given name. And for every 100,000 Americans, her name is 189 people. So she's more popular than me. And then my cousin Wow, hers is more rare than my sister's. She's in the 105th most popular. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I meet too many people with her name. Way too many. I don't believe that. I don't think that statistic is right. More in here. Okay, there it is. Why in the world did I do some walls and not others? I don't know. Probably because debater completely is debating with me. I mean, completely just distracted me. Okay, so if we do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, why is this so hard? 2, 1, 2. And that's all I got for you folks. Nope. Not what I wanted. That made 54. That was so expensive. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I would still say that you would have a very hard time guessing my name. Oop. Oh! Okay, I'm okay. I'm fine. What's my name? It's George. Your name is a super common last name? Is it Smith? But it's common. Doe? 97. Wow, yep. Your name is not superior. Jen might be able to guess my name based off of my Rocket League username I made years ago. It's not Smith. What's your rocket name? I'm running out of this again. It's so annoying. Whee! But we're almost done. We got one more section there. So we actually kind of have to be careful not to make too much. Probably not even that much. maybe that much actually. You need to be emptied. It's a super popular last name. Definitely made too much dye. Okay, let's try that. See you later, JT. Bartholomew. His name is not Bartholomew. Actually, I like his name, though. I like Bartholomew, too. It's a unique name. Not too many Bartholomews out there. Actually, no, it's a Bartholomew. Okay, let's see. If you could change your name to a different name, what would you change it to? Here's a question for you. Oh, you've got to be kidding. So close. I mean, I guess that is why I did bring one more stack with me. I probably need more than this, to be honest. Yep. Yep, I'm gonna need a lot more. Probably another stack or two. Maybe 3 or 4. Let's just take the rest of this, I guess. Will that get me copyrighted for what? No. Oop, wrong one. My bad. You're loving it. Like McDonald's. No, I don't think you'll get copyrighted for that. Okay. the wrong button. Nope. Okay. Minecraft is the best game to teach engineers how to build. The floating blocks really helps. Yep. Okay. I did get it. Okay, you guys. I think I'm going to call it there. I am 7 minutes past. Have I ever been on a plane? Yes, I have. So I think I'm going to call it there. Next time we'll put the floor in and finish the walls. Just those little gaping things. Put those away, actually. Let's keep these for finishing the walls. Guess I better keep that on me just in case. Yeah, I think we'll stop there. I think that was a good stopping point. It's coming together. Almost done with the third story, though technically not, because I still have some more to do to it. But for at least getting the walls and such in, it's almost done. If I wanted to, continue playing until 2 o'clock, maybe I could get it finished. But yeah, I got rid of the quartz floor on that story because it's not supposed to be quartz. You'll see. Anyway, you guys have fun and thank you for playing or watching with me and keeping me company. I'd love to say I was going to do a 3 o'clock stream with Mr. JT, but unless he decides last minute, I'm going to get some stuff around here done. There was a couple shorts I need to do as well, and we'll see if I even get to those because I'm starving. I'm gonna cook, and then I got some other things I gotta do. So I'm gonna cut it here, you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. We will see you tomorrow morning, if not later on today. Okay? Bye.